Good morning, everybody. It is 20 to 7 on the 28th of June, and it's James's birthday. Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday.
James, what are we doing for your birthday?
I don't know. Hopefully you're giving me a massage later.
And what are we doing currently for your birthday?
We are at the Eurotunnel, and we are off now to France, as we are going to be spending the next few weeks watching the Tour de France and travelling around with the other 10,000 motorhomes that join in with this festivity. No, it's the other side. So obviously, because we are over 3.5 ton, so if you're over 3.5 ton, you have to have these dreaded things put on the van. So we have magnet ones. Get them on Amazon. Don't cost very much. Obviously, to go onto the metal door. And on the back of the van, then we have a vinyl one. I bought a pack of like 5 or 6 or whatever, because then as soon as I'm out of France, it gets ripped off because you don't need it anywhere else. Let's put them on.
Easy as that. So what are they actually for, James?
What, the angle mortise
Yeah.
thing? It's basically to warn pretty much cyclists of your blind spots, which I'm not being funny. I'm a cyclist. If I was that close and I saw it, I think I'd be hit first by the van before I saw the sticker. So
Time to go.
the warning, so they're all pretty pointless, to be honest.
It's time to go. We've got the green light. Let the holiday begin. Yay!
Yes. So, if you have never been to Europe before, because we get a lot of subscribers, ask us, and people we meet at a lot of the shows and the rallies that we do, we really want to go to Europe, we've never been, we're worried. So this, just to give you an idea, if Krista pans the camera out, this is how you get on to Le Chateau. So after you've gone through British passport control, you have to get out and show them that your gas is off, which is pretty pointless because you could then go and turn it back on, but that's the way you have to do it. Then you go through French passport control, which is always a breeze. Never a hold up on the French side normally, not all the years we've been going through. And then you come into a holding zone where they tell you to go and wait in a line. And then once you're called forward, this is what you get. You got all the lorries waiting for the freight train. And this is us. So I'll speed this a little bit up for you because it will slow down as everyone's trying to get on. So you just take it nice and steady when you're coming down the ramp. then you won't bottom the bottom of your motorhome out. And I have to admit, this is the first time in I think 7 years that we have actually made the train or the chateau that we've actually booked. Normally we're always put on a later one because there's delays. So what happens, as you can see, is the trains. They have sections that you've got upstairs, downstairs for cars. For the larger vehicles, what happens is the doors, one of these just opens, fully open, and then they drive you in, which is what you're about to see, and it'll feel like you're driving to France in the tunnel, usually because you drive for ages. These things are long. But then after that, once we're parked up and everyone's on, for 35 minutes, we'll be popped out on the other side. But as you'll see, you will now see how you get on. You can see the bus there is knacking it up slightly already. But there is a knack to this. I've got used to it over the years. Windscreen's filthy. I only cleaned the windscreen a few days ago. Filthy already. Make it clearer for you.
That coach struggled to get on then, didn't
That
it?
coach did struggle to get on. So there is a knack. Now, somebody in the comments might say this is not the way to do it. Everyone's got their own driving styles, but this will be mine. We've been getting the tunnel for about 8 years in a motorhome now, so I have a specific way of doing it. So my way is, because we're a bit taller and I want to line up properly, is rather than just go on like that, is I will fully come across. And then do the line up. And then once you're in, you start driving to the end, and it'll feel like you are driving to France.
Right.
These things, as I said earlier, seem to go on forever.
But the further you drive to get on, the less you have to drive to get off.
Supposedly. But as I said, for people who have not been to the Tour de France, who have not been on the Eurotunnel before, or the shuttle, and you're thinking of coming, this is what you do. This is the process. We're getting there.
Like, follow the yellow brick road.
And as everyone starts to stop, you slow down, and there'll be a man or a woman in a high-vis vest. And they will park you very, very close.
And if the door's shutting, so each little pod has got its own set of doors that close. And we are parked.
that is it. If you're in automatic, you go in park, handbrake on, engine off. It's good to keep your windows half open for ventilation. You can get out. And that is it. If you're in a manual, then you're told to put it in first gear. And obviously turn your engine off, put it into first gear. And that is it. And then we'll show you what it's like when you get off on the other side. See you shortly.
So after about half an hour, in which we have slept
Slept in the back of the van.
slept in the back of the van on the sofa, we are now in France, and we are now disembarking the tunnel into the sunshine. And it's as easy as that. So James,
Bonjour.
bonjour. Where are we off to now?
Whatever the sat nav, we are literally heading towards the Alps, so we won't get to the Alps today. We've got a bit of driving to do. I still have work to do today, as always. So yeah, we're going to do a couple of hours quickly now, and we'll stop and get a croissant.
Croissant.
So catch up in a
Hello,
bit,
chocolat.
and we'll let you know how day one of the drive goes. That is it. As soon as you come down the road, you are now on the motorways. So nice and fast, nice and easy. Hi everyone. So, as you had heard earlier, we have started our Tour de France trip. So, obviously, excuse the no shirt on because it is boiling. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the birthday wishes that we've received on the page. Really appreciated. I've spent 7.5 hours driving on my birthday. So, yeah, as you can imagine, absolutely fantastic. So, but more importantly, you're more interested about where we are, what we're doing, and what's going on. So, we're going to spend 3 weeks following the Tour de France. We've got to cut it slightly short because we're off to Van Love Fest up in York, our annual trip. Obviously, I'm a big dance fan. Obviously, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s type of thing. So, Guy and Joe, I'm sure, will appreciate me turning up and letting loose. But here's the van. So, we are in a place called Jeanville, which is roughly 20 minutes outside Saint-Désir's on the N67. So if you're heading towards the Alps, non-toll, this is more than likely the way that it's going to bring you. So this is a free air, costs zero to stay here. Free electric, free water as well. It's tight, the spaces are tight as you can see. You can get your awning out. If you get the right pitch, you will figure it out. But it's an air, and that's what you get. But this is what you are staying for. I looked at the reviews on the app, and it didn't get a great rating, so I was a bit off-putting by it. But after many years of doing this, you get used to bad reviews because people don't like it because there was too many bin bags left outside. Someone was a bit noisy at night enjoying themselves. But look at this. This is what you get. So, got a nice little picnic area. Everyone's sitting outside having their wine and their thing on their chairs. And then you're literally on the canal here. I will struggle for the views because it is that bright from the sunset. But this is it in front of the van. Hopefully, you can see how clear it is with the reeds inside. Lovely little boat there. Obviously the sunset, but this is it. So for people that are looking to come to France, hang on, got to do it this way, haven't I, to make sure I'm out the sun so you can see me. Not sure which is the best view round, to be honest. But a lot of people ask when you come to France, and you spend a lot of money on your van, and people talk about wild camping and airs and everything like this. It's all about giving back to the local community, because this is from the village. The village put this air on. We've stayed on quite a few now over the years where the village provides the air. They make sure that everything's free, so you can get your water, you can drop off your waste, you can empty your toilet. Obviously we don't have that issue with the Cinderella, but that's another blog. You'll have to like and subscribe and check the other videos out. But this is what it's about. So yes, it's my birthday today, so we are going to now go into local town. We've reserved a table in my broken French to go and have a nice meal. And would we have done that? Probably, because it's my birthday. Yes, would have gone out. But and it's Friday night, so that obviously makes a difference being from Newcastle. But the difference is, this is what it's all about. And I really wish the UK could really see this, because if they provided free stopovers, a bit of free facilities, and that benefited the local businesses, then how many more people would end up going there? I would love to see the likes and the comments below of you telling me you would go and visit areas, or which areas in the UK you think should be doing this to drive more business. Is it tourism? Can be, but it could be just like a local area to you, and you take your van out. We have the pub stops, but you just go to that one area. This is beautiful. Look at it again. Little picnic area, all hard standing, absolutely fine, no issues getting in. And this is what it's about. Already spoke to the locals who are already here. Absolutely nice. Already showed me where everything was. Great. This is what you want. So this is day one of our journey down to the Tour de France. Tomorrow we should hit the Alps. I've got to get there a few days early, because the first stage is on the 2nd of July and the Col de Galibier. I want to be there literally about 3 days before to get the perfect pitch. So I'm off to get showered, yes, you might get a little cheeky video of what we're about to have to eat and enjoy ourselves in the local town of Jeanville. Speak soon.